I just saw The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, and I guess that was a better title than Conjuring Part 8. So if you saw the previous two Conjuring movies, you've probably seen that they are two of the most bland and forgettable horror movies in existence. There was nothing about those movies that were so good that I remember them, and there was also nothing bad enough about those movies to be memorable. They fit in the worst possible category a movie could be in, which is boring. The only thing I actually remember about the first Conjuring movie is that Joey King is in it, and I only remember that because I saw her and said, hey, that's the girl from Wish Upon, and then I forgot every other detail about the movie. I know I saw both of them. I can't tell you anything about them because they're so unmemorable, but I know I saw them. And I guess for a positive of this movie, I can say that it wasn't boring because I was so insanely angry the entire time watching it that I couldn't stop paying attention. I would love to say spoiler warning, but honestly, there's nothing to spoil. If you watch horror movies, you've already seen this movie 1,000 times. Starts off with an exorcism, then the family seems like they're going back to normal, then some scary shit happens, it kind of escalates a little bit, and then it ends with a fucking exorcism. Awesome. This movie has some of the worst and most predictable jump scares I've ever seen. It's like somebody made a parody of cliche lazy jump scares, and that's what this movie is. Every single one is just a character from the movie goes into a room of the house alone, minding their own business, and then something kind of spooky happens, and then all the music cuts out, the character goes over to investigate that thing, and then after 7 seconds of silence, a loud sound effect is played and something spooky appears on screen. And rinse and repeat, and that is the entire movie. It was so frustrating. I had a fun time predicting what every single scare was gonna be. One of the scares was literally a cereal box fell over and there was a rat inside. That's how lazy this movie is. Another one of the scares is the female lead of the movie is crawling underneath a house and a rat falls from on top of her and a loud sound effect is played in conjunction with it. And what's so funny to me about that is that they literally have that exact same scare in Wish Upon. Amazing. This movie also has that dumb cliche for horror movies where a professional about the paranormal is consulted by the main characters, and at least in Wish Upon I can kind of excuse it a little bit because the main character is an idiot child who doesn't understand Chinese. But in this movie, I can't even excuse it at all because the main characters are the professionals on the paranormal who are being consulted for the problem in the movie. How are you gonna tell me that these people are so incompetent at their job that they need to hire another professional? It's so stupid. Now you may be wondering, Rich, is this the second video that you're going to be using Wish Upon as a good example? And to that I say yes. And no, I will not apologize. Every attempt at fleshing out these characters is embarrassing. Before all the spooky shit happens, they just have this young couple with no personality traits other than the fact that they love each other and everything's perfect and oh my god, I'm so happy, I'm so excited we're gonna have a life together and I love you for having no personality traits. It was so stupid. Every time they showed it, I rolled my eyes. If you held a gun to my head and forced me to throw out some kind of positives about this movie, I guess one thing that I could say that's good about it is I was so belligerently intoxicated by the end of the movie that the things that were previously angering me just started to make me laugh. The acting was not the most terrible thing in existence, and the cinematography was the bare minimum, and nothing less and nothing more. There, that's all I have to say about positives. This movie sucks. I hated it. It might be the worst movie I've seen all year, and I have seen the Ben Shapiro's school shooting movie, and that was not good. But at least what I could say about that movie is it had some unique ideas for a movie. As to where this movie, I'm just gonna forget about its entire existence in about a week. I'm gonna give The Conjuring 8 a 2 out of 10. Get it away from me forever. Follow me on social media because I need social media internet points to feed my personal well-being and my mental state. Bye!